Lightmoondoll here. I just wanted to share with you guys the latest creation that I'm just about done with. It's being created for a very, very beautiful soul out there. And I'm just going to say your name. Thank you, Justin, for giving me the opportunity to dive into this creative art project. So what I'm about to show you is based on an actual person. It's a doll that I created. It's a rasta doll. And the name of the rasta doll is Justin. And I named him Justin the Wise Rasta Skateboarder because he does some sick skateboarding tricks. I won't be able to mail it off until next month because I'm still working on the storybook for this doll. But I thought that I would share it with you guys. I'm in my new apartment, which I'm really happy about. A lot of good things are happening. So without further ado, let's bring on Justin. I worked on this doll all while I was at the shelter. And I was at the shelter from September last year, 2024, till September 2024 to December 31st. And that's when I moved into my new apartment. I put the doll in a plastic bag to keep him safe. So I'm really happy with how he turned out. And I hope that Justin enjoys him too. I've been doing it a lot with all of my dolls that I make lately, is putting a storybook with them because I think that's important. I'm almost done with the storybooks. That's why I'm saying it's going to take till like next month. So this is, let me get him out of the bag. See if I can represent him right. This is Justin, the Wise Rasta Skateboarder. See, he's on a skateboard. His golden skateboard. I wanted to make it all out of cloth. So I made the wheels here from some recycled ribbon that I was given. I made the skateboard out of ribbon too, so the golden. His whole body was made out of fabric cloth that from recycled fabrics. It was actually a t-shirt. His hair was made from t-shirt fabric too, as well. His pants was made from a knitted hat. His coat was made from a crocheted hat. His hat was made from, when I was at the shelter, there was another artist and she did a lot of beadwork and really intricate designs. This specific project, she just didn't complete, so she ended up giving me the fabric from that project. I think it was supposed to be a hat, but she gave it to me, and so I also made a hanger to hang so he can hang easily on the wall to display him. The reason for the hat, I thought the hat would be very appropriate because I just feel like he's such he feels like a mystic, Justin. I've never met him. He says he's watched my channel for years. I've only known him through watching his skate tricks on Instagram, and I'm just very impressed by his perseverance, his resilience, his passion for skateboarding. It's just amazing. And I've always liked watching skateboarders skateboard because it's just really the skill, the level of skill. It's like skateboarders are like, they're like visual, they're like same line to me as visual artists, only they're more of a moving art. How would you call it? I wouldn't say interpretive art, interpretive dance, but it's very, very, very interpretive, very it's very symbolic of life. The skateboarders, they just keep going and going. If they fall down, they keep going, and they keep doing, perfecting each time, trying the same, moves each time, mastering them. The more that they do it, I'm sure the better they get at that. I'm not really that familiar with skateboarding completely. I mean, and I share in the storybook that I'm writing about Justin, the wise rasta skateboarder. I'm sharing my story with skateboarding within the storybook. So here's the storybook starting off, and then I've got just a little sampling of it. But yeah, I do a little cartoony like vibe to it. But yeah, I share my story of skateboarding. I share my story about how I learned about Rastafari. I shared my story about when I first started researching Rastas, because I was working at a health food store for a while back in 1999. And I was meeting a lot of Rastas. And I noticed a recurring theme with the Rastas that I would meet is how kind they were, how generous they were, how understanding they were of my situation without me even saying anything. Very insightful, very polite, very respectful. That's one main thing, is the respect. The level of respect I've gotten from Rastas has been far beyond anything I could ever imagine as far as respect, because I always like to be respected, and I think a lot of you do out there like to be respected. So that story in there is in there too, a little bit of that too. And I'm almost done with the storybook, but I didn't want to just rush through it. I want to make sure that it has the ample time for it to look as good as it should look to go with this magical, beautiful, mystical doll. I want to show you how it looks when I hang it up. I don't really have anything to hang it up on except for in my kitchen, which you can come along with me and I can give you a short little tour. This is my my bedroom I'm in right now. Not much stuff here. I've got a little extra bed here when my son comes back, and there's my main bed here. My main bed. They just get me a brand new bed and everything. Here's a closet space and everything. I did do a full tour on the Productive Cannabis Connoisseur channel. I don't have my my dining room table and my couch yet, so that's gonna be coming in. It's gonna be interesting figuring out how to put this all in here, because I don't really technically have a living room per se, because it's all connected together, like the kitchen, dining room, and living room all together. So, which I'm okay with. So I just wanted to make sure I don't get too big of furniture. So the military veteran is going to be getting these things for me, and I don't have to pay for them. So that's cool. Let me turn the light on here so you can see what the kitchen looks like while I'm doing this. So yeah, let me turn on another set of lights here. Let's see. Here we go. Brighter. So this is my kitchen here. Really nice. I got a microwave. I've got a dishwasher too. And here's my little cute little dollies over here. This was given to me by a friend at the shelter who wanted to give me something to decorate my home with. Little snowman, paper snowman. I love it. Yeah, I've got a nice refrigerator and freezer. Really sweet, kind woman at the shelter gave me this. Namaste. I honor the place in you that is the same in me. I honor the place in you where the whole universe resides. I honor the place in you of love, of light, of peace, and of truth. I honor the place in you that is the same in me. There is but one. Namaste. Namaste. So I'll just show you what it looks like by hanging it up on one of these counters here, if it makes any sense to do so. Let's see. Kind of like what I did with this doll, how I hung her up like on there. She's just chilling like a non-villain. But let me see if I can do that with this guy, with Rasta, Justin. I'll just hang it up right here so you can see better. But yeah, here we go. Does that show you better what he looks like? Isn't that cool? I'm just so happy about it. Not bragging. A lot of times when I show you my art, not all the time when I show you my art, it's not for me to brag. It's for me to show you that, look at what you can do. Look at what you can do with recycled fabrics. Look at what you can do. Make something from what people might think of nothing. So that's what Justin looks like. Justin, the wise rasta skateboarder. I'm gonna send this video to him before I send it to you guys, load it up to you guys, because I'm gonna have to let him know that's gonna take me it'll take me a while to finish the book, so I wanna make it look nice. So let's continue with the tour as well. I have a washer and dryer in here. Yay! Ain't that sweet? And then here's my bathroom. Bathroom's nice, actually. You got your sink and stuff. I got all my really cool stuff on here, my olive oil and all that stuff. They were able to give me a shelter. They were able to give me a bunch of cleaning supplies, so that's cool. So I can keep this place tip-top shape. Nice shower. Yep, nice shower. And my lavender soap. And really beautiful, as you can see, a really beautiful shower curtain. This right here is my terry cloth. Not terry cloth, it's one of those water wicking towels to dry my hair. It's been great for my dreads. But yeah, that's what's going on. Just a small tour. I just thought I'd do that while I was showing you the doll. But yeah, it's a nice size apartment. I'm really happy about it. And I'll be really happy when my son comes around. He'll be able to enjoy it too. So, let's see. I could turn these lights off. It gets really bright. So, it's still, sun's not out yet. It's morning, but sun's not out yet. But I wanted to give you guys a look-see at where I'm living now. And this is where I'm living. So, yeah, a little extra for you there, and a little extra there for Justin. I hope the sound turns out okay on this, baby. Whew, it's hot. I still have hot flashes. That hasn't changed. But yeah, thank you so much for joining me. I plan to be able to do some really creative things here as far as art, and to bring more creative, like, art projects, tutorials your way to have some fun with and to help to de-stress. Because bottom line is I consider art as therapy. Very, very therapeutic. I mean, this guy. And you know what? Let me tell you something too. Another inspiration for doing these kind of dolls and really venturing out, because this is really something totally new by me making something like a skateboard out of cloth. It's a very cushiony skateboard. It's something new. I stepped out of the box by doing this, and it turned out really great. I'm really happy with it. And the one thing I wanted to say about this doll too is that I'd say it's inspired by when I used to read this magazine called Art Doll Quarterly. It doesn't come out anymore, but anyway, Art Doll Quarterly was a magazine that had all kinds of like doll artists in there, different styles, porcelain doll makers who make repainted dolls, doll makers who make fabric dolls from scratch, doll makers who make dolls from gourds. It was just really beautiful, and I had subscribed to them, and I would get their magazine, like it was a quarterly, so I had a whole bunch of the art doll quarterlies. But anyway, looking at the different types of styles of doll making and the creativity really spurred my creativity. It inspired me to start creating dolls in general. And there was a lot of doll makers that were doing dolls that were of different type, so I'm really happy with how Justin turned out, and I think I hope you like it, Justin, because this has really been a fun adventure. And when I was at the shelter creating this doll, everybody was loving them. They're really loving them. This one this one woman, she's really sweet. I said guy because I'm looking at Justin, the actual guy here. But this one woman, she's really sweet, and her name's Emma. Hello, Emma, if you ever watch this. She suggested to put 3 little birds with them because of that song, 3 Little Birds by Bob Marley. I really met a lot of beautiful women inside and out at the shelter, and Emma was really one of those women that really made me smile. And she's really a lot like me in a lot of ways. And it gives me a smile just thinking about that woman. She's really sweet and very strong, and she has a very adorable dog. And one of these days I hope to see her again, just to chat it up with her and talk to her. I think she's really, really, no words can express her. But she came up with that idea of 3 little birds, and if I kept going with this, I would have done that and really ventured forth out of my regular artistic expression with making animals too out of fabric. Better believe that's coming up next soon. But I just thought I'd share Justin with you. Justin, the master skateboarder, as well as the wise skateboarder. He's really good. I'll leave the link for Justin in the description below, where you can see him on Instagram. His oh my God, his talent, his skill is beyond compare, and I'm just happy and feel honored to be able to bring forth what I see in him when I see him do the tricks. His skateboarding is just a talent. It's a talent. So thank you everyone for supporting me. Thank you for sticking along on this channel. I really enjoy reading the comments. I really enjoy making videos for you guys, hoping that it'll help you, especially these creative ones, hoping that it'll help you realize that you are also a creative soul. So with that said, thanks for joining me. If you'd like to donate to my channel, you can go to my Cash App. My cash tag is lightmoondoll. That'll be in the description below. And if you'd like to donate, in exchange for your donation, I can create a one-of-a-kind piece of artwork like this for you, or I can create a video based on a topic of your choosing. With that said, brightest blessings to y'all. I'll see you soon. Happy New Year. And I wish for all of you guys the success and the happiness and the love that you deserve.